So let's build some single zone percussion pads to use as a snare or a tom-tom. Here it is right there. It's very simple. The one I made is around 7 inches in diameter, has a base, has the pad itself. The base is cut out of a 1/4 inch thick piece of MDF into this shape with that little tab at the end to hold the connector. And notice on the other side, after I've drilled the 3/8 inch hole to put in the 1/4 inch jack, I've also countersunk that so that that 1/4 inch jack can push through and the other end can be screwed on properly. Without that countersink, it's not going to go all the way through. I've also cut the pad out in a 7 inch diameter, as you can see. And now what I'm going to do is take my piezo element, and you can see with the piezo element I've soldered it to a piece of wire and then soldered that wire to the 1/4 inch phono jack. So that's my element. I'm going to put it down with the piezo element facing the pad, and then I'm going to secure it with ordinary masking tape. And you might say masking tape, but it actually works very well. It's a little flexible, gives it a little chance to move around. It works very good. And once I've secured the piezo element, I'm going to actually secure the wires, because those wires coming off the piezo element are really very dainty. So I'm going to put another piece there to secure those wires so they can't move around and break off. And that's really the pad. The only thing we have to do right now is attach it to the base and then put the jack on. Now in this case I'm using the wood glue. If you're an aggressive player, you want to use the wood glue. If you're a very light player, you can use the carpet tape to attach. So I'm attaching that, and I'm adjusting it so that the wire goes around the side. And now I'm inserting the 1/4 inch jack, putting the washer on, screwing on the nut, and we're ready to go. Now those wires are still pretty loose, so what we're going to do once we firmly attach that jack is we're going to turn it around, cut some more masking tape, and secure those wires to the back of the pad. Doesn't take a whole lot, but you don't want those wires flopping around in the breeze. And there we go. Now depending on how you're going to use this, you may be done. I like to have my pads angled a little bit facing me, so I made a little foot with an angled top, and I'm going to glue that foot on to the back of the pad. There it is right now. I'm going to place some glue on it. I'm going to position it, and there we go. Once that dries, it'll be solid as a rock, and our pad is done. Now all you have to do is make 2 or 3 more.